Hi friends, today we are going to talk about how you create a BDC session. This is very important because every developer will once or multiple times in a particular project will create a BDC session and create a upload program or whatever they can think of. So the first transaction code is SHTB. You go here and here first thing you click on new recording, okay, and here you put a name, suppose z test, okay, and here I'll put the transaction code. Here it's ME23, suppose ME22N, or I can put ME23N, okay, and here I put a synchronous and I'll select start recording, okay. So the moment I click on start recording, okay, this opens up, okay, and here suppose I want to change something, so I click on change mode. It's changing. So here suppose I need to change, I'll change some field here, okay. So suppose the requirement is to change, suppose this final invoice indicator, so I'll uncheck it and I'll save it, okay. So the moment I do this, the recording, if you see in the bottom, the recording is running, okay, and here you see all these fields. So it recorded all this. The first important thing you have to do is wherever you have BTC subscreen, you click on this delete button and it will say, instead of do you want to delete all the lines, you will say click yes, okay. Then it's very small. Now here some of the fields may be unnecessary. You probably want to change some of these fields and all those things. You don't want it, but for those you can just remove, okay. So I'm just giving an example. So suppose here if you see, these are the fields that got populated, okay. Now let me go and we'll create another one for ME22. Okay, so that would be better because that didn't capture the purchase order. Okay, so I'll put z test 13 and we'll create start recording. And here you see this came here, and I'll go to the invoice and probably I'll put this now as checked and I'll save it. So the same thing, it ran. Now here we'll click on negative and we'll click yes, and here you have the fields populated. This is very important and you are going to use it all the time, okay. So next time suppose you want to execute the same thing, you can click process and it will say display all screens, okay, and it will do the same thing that we did, okay. And you see no data change because this has been changed already. Now suppose we want to make it a little different, we'll populate the purchase order. So I want to give it another name, so I'll put this one. So this is standard purchase order, okay, and here I have this purchase order number, so I'll just copy this, okay, and I click on this and I'll populate this and I'll execute. And now I'll go to invoice and tab I'll go to invoice tab and I'll uncheck this one and then click save. Then this gets generated. We'll click on negative, and here if you see there is this purchase order number. Now suppose I want to use this to change something on another purchase order. I'll put here 2 in this place and I'll process it, okay. Let's see. I hope 2 is there, okay. So here if you see, this is running, and here see it gets populated to 12, and here if you see it's going into the invoice tab soon. Here it's going there, and since this was not checked, nothing got changed. So what I'm going to do is we'll play a little differently. Mm, Here we'll make this X and we'll save it. Let's populate this now. We'll run this again. We'll execute. We'll click OK, and now see this is checked, and it says system message, do you want to save? We click on save. Now the purchase order got checked. So here I showed you, the different tips and tricks where you can make a mistake and eventually we got it. So this is very important. Every developer, even sometimes the functional person, because what they basically want is lots of times you may have a BAPI and all those things, but you don't have the time. So BDC is always pretty easy and quick fix that everyone should be knowing. Okay, so that's it. Stay tuned to my SAP channel and happy SAP learning and have a great day.